Good evening once again, so this is the tutorial on marriage and God's universal family. This Bible encyclopedia just says this. In ancient Hebrew society, the family was the basic unit. The family was, in a small way, a reflection of the grand family of God. God is represented in the Bible as a husband, with the Jerusalem above as the mother of his children. It refers to Galatians chapter 4, which we'll be looking at in a moment. Who's in his family? In heaven. Well, let's have a look. Angels, of course. It says here in Daniel chapter 7 verse 10, a stream of fire was flowing and going out from before him, God, at his throne. Thousands kept ministering to him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. And then this one in Luke chapter 2 verse 13, this is at Bethlehem. Suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly army praising God. So we know what that is. That's the technology gone. Oh dear. Back to a good old Bible. This Bible is actually from Texas, and it's called the Holy Bible in Easy to Read version. And in 6:4, Galatians 6 and 24, he talks about the two agreements between God. He had one with fleshly Israel, symbolising Hagar, and he has heavenly Jerusalem. The Jerusalem above pictured Sarah, the free people. And just says there, the city is a slave and all its people, the Jews, are slaves to the law of Moses. That's pictured by Hagar. In Ephesians chapter 3 verse 15, it says this. It says, every family in heaven and on earth gets its true name from him. So that's where we get our names from. Now, talking about this Jerusalem above, this heavenly Jerusalem, the Apostle Paul mentions this in Hebrews 12:22. He says, you have come to the city of the living God, the heavenly Jerusalem. And then he mentions who's in it. You have come to the meeting of God's firstborn children. Their names are written in heaven. You have come to their God and the judge of all the people. You have come to Jesus, the one that brought the new agreement to his people. So Jesus dwells in the Jerusalem above, and so do a number of people that have joined him, those going to heaven. So that's interesting, isn't it? But what about Jesus and these ones? Well, it mentions them many times, but we're just going to look at a couple of sections here. I can get my fingers around these pages. Jerusalem, Revelation chapter 3, verse 12. He says, he says here, I write the name of my God on that person, and I will write the name of the city of my God on that person. That city is the new Jerusalem. That city is coming down out of heaven. And then he mentions it again a number of times, but I'm just picking Revelation 21. It says, and I saw the holy city coming down out of heaven from God. The holy city is the new Jerusalem. It is prepared like a bride. So the new Jerusalem is something that comes from heavenly Jerusalem. It's prepared like a bride. And New Jerusalem is composed then of members that make up the New Jerusalem, a bride class, and it's composed of, obviously, the bridegroom, Jesus Christ, the Lamb of God that takes away the sin of the world. So this New Jerusalem is there to benefit people on earth. So that's interesting, isn't it? But I'm not going to read that, but you can look at it yourself in your own time. It's referenced. So we have God's heavenly family with all his holy angels. Jesus and the bride are part of that heavenly family. We have the earth. We have Jesus as a bridegroom getting married to his bride. But what's the purpose of this New Jerusalem? The city made of the stones of the 12 disciples. It's there to rule the earth and make the earth, keep the earth protected. And what's humans' responsibility? Is to care for the environment. So here is the references. So hold it in the right position, hopefully. Pause if you want to. And next time we'll be talking about the ransom. Thank you once again.